This is the intro
to the Love Drunk for Damage show.
Yeah.
Hi Sparkles, welcome back to my channel, Love Drunk for Diamonds. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing okay, that everybody is doing well. It's been a minute, yes, since I record and load up a video. So first, before I start, I want to thank everybody that sent me warm messages. Yes, it was really helpful. I was really thankful. Yes, because if you don't know, my brother passed away. And yes, thank you for the nice and warm comments. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. So, I was thinking, you know what? I want to do what I like, and that is making videos for my subscribers and my viewers. So, let me do some stitching. Let me come here and do some stitching. So, today I'm going to work on this beautiful Latin flower garden. I will put up a picture for you so you can see it. Let me take my scissor here. As you can see, I have a lot of parked threads. I started with this beautiful design in this left corner, the left bottom corner, and I will start doing it in a diagonal, but as you can see, here is a lot of confetti. So I was getting tired of it a little bit, so I was thinking, let me do it block by block, like tower by tower. I was trying to do the Royal Rose method, yes? But I started in a diagonal, then I started to stitch here and there, and then I saw this Royal Rose method, and now I'm doing the Royal Rose. Yes, it's basically stitching two blocks. It calls a tower, and then you parked in the dungeon. Yes, actually I'm doing now like the Royal Rose upside down. Yes, so I parked in the next block. Yes, if the symbol is not in this block, I parked in the east tower, and otherwise in the next block below. Yes, so I made a little bit of progress in this design, and here I made a mistake. If you look at the picture, there is a mistake here. I was looking and I was saying, what is that? I don't think that is all right. So it must be this dark blue. So I have to frog this. But I was not in the mood to do that. So I keep going and I will frog it and do it over, stitch it over, right? So take your masterpiece and let's do some happy stitching. Yes, I have a little bit story to tell. And yeah, let's do some happy stitching. Let me zoom you in. Okay, yes, I'm going to stitch on this part here. Let's see how it goes. So I already thread my needle. Where is it? I think I lost my needle. Let me take a look. Oh no, here it is. Yes, I already thread my needle here. I'm going to work on this red stripes, this symbol. So school had started on Monday. All the children are going to school again. that is nice, so I can stitch, have some peace time, quiet time stitching. This cross stitch is a 16 count, and I have a lot of thread marks. You saw it. And stitching block by block and part the thread is going a little bit easy for me. Yes, I try to find a method to do this beautiful design, to stitch this beautiful design. And with this method, I have it like more under control with the busy parts, especially with the busy parts. And I was thinking this part is easy to record. And I like this part, this method, because when I'm going to do this other row here, I will have a lot of parked threads already. So it will go easy. So then I will stitch the parked threads first, get them out of the way, and if I have to take new thread, then start a new thread. So yes, how is everything go? What did I do? So yes, I will not tell a lot of what really happened, the ins and outs, but I got this bad news that my brother was in the hospital. His heartbeat stopped. His heart stopped beating. And I went to the hospital with my other brother in the morning. And the night before, I called my brother. I asked him, "Do you know that our brother is in the hospital?" He said, "Yes, I just came out of the hospital to look at him, to check on him. But I was thinking you must be asleep, so I didn't bother to call you at that moment." So I told him I want to go to see him the next day. He said, "Okay, we can go together." And on the phone I was saying, "I hope that he is going to be okay." And my brothers say to me, "Sis, you know what? The way that I saw him, I don't think he will come out of this." And I was a little bit disappointed and sad, but I was thinking, no, you know what? I want to see it by myself. And the next day, I went to the hospital. I went along with my brother. My oldest son stayed at home with my youngest son and with little Sunshine. And when I saw my brother in the hospital, I saw him on all this life support machine. I think that every tube, everything that you can have on your body in the hospital, he had on his body. Yes, everywhere, machines and cords. And I was looking at that machine that was above his head, or let me say behind his head, and that machine is for his brain activity, and all the lines was straight. And yes, I'm working as a nurse, and I see a lot of people pass away, elderly people, right? Monthly. So I cannot really tell when it's will going to happen, but when I saw my brother, I was thinking, no, this is not okay. This is not going to have a good end. I pray for some miracles, right? But I could see the machine was still no brain activities. So this same day they left him for 24 hours asleep, and then they stopped the medicine that keep him asleep, and so he can wake up by himself. They gave him some pain signs, like scratching under his eyes, by his nails, fingernails, and he reacted a little bit. They could see on the monitor that he was reacting a little bit, but the reaction was low, very low. So yeah. So then they came to tell us to, if we have people to call to say goodbye, family, people that want to say goodbye, we call them, because then they will stop the machine. And when they stopped the machine, my brother breathed by himself like 14 minutes, not even whole 15 minutes. 14 minutes he breathed by his own, and then he gave his last breath and passed away. So he was 53 years old, left 5 children behind. And here they put a day that everybody can come and say goodbye in the mortuarium, and family and friends can come. Yes. So I went with my children. His life partner called me and asked me if I want to do a speech. And I must say, the relationship with his life partner and with the family was not good, because my brother he have like his first, let me say, the first mother of his children, and she was the second mother of his other children. And the first one is still in the family, right? And let me see what I did. And with this second lady, we didn't have a good relationship with her. Oh no, it's not this one. But let me stitch this one and take it to the other side here. Take it out of the way. So this second lady didn't have a good relationship with the family, because there is a lot of things was going on. But she asked me she called me and asked me if I want to do a speech at the day of saying goodbye. And I told her, yes, of course I want to do that. And I did this speech. I'm going to park it here in this one. So yes, I did the speech. It was draining. It was toxic. It was in the hospital. It was draining and toxic. I was in the hospital like the whole day, from 8 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock in the evening. In the hospital, I went to see my brother 2 times. I already told him goodbye, but I say goodbye to him. And let me take another color. Finish that symbol. It's 791. So yes, I have my thread here. Everything was tangling up, so I'm sorry. I'm back. So yes, I saw my brother 2 times already in the hospital, and I said goodbye to him. And by 9 o'clock, by that time my daughter came to the hospital also. Because she went to work, and she asked me, do I have to come? I told her, yes, come. And she came, and by 9 o'clock I was thinking, no, I want to go home. I was drained out. So by 9 o'clock I went home, because yes, I left little Sunshine at home, my other son. So it was a long day that day. So yeah, so the second lady, let me call her like that, the mother of my brother's children, she asked me to do this speech. I did the speech. Okay, I went with all my children. Later on, I was thinking, was that a good idea to go with little Sunshine? Because little Sunshine was really upset. She was crying. Everybody was crying. But she was so upset. She never saw people in a casket, right? And she was asking me, Mama, can't you wake him up? Just try. Oh, and then I was crying and explaining to her that he is in heaven now. He is at a better place. So yes. So that was that day. And I really don't leave my children nowhere. So that's why I took her with me. But later on, I was thinking, ooh, I could have left her with my best friend. I didn't, because of the situation, I didn't think about that. But yes, it's a part of life. So, and I talked about that people passing away with little Sunshine. It's not that I started the conversation, but I leave, when the children are that young, I leave it to them. If she comes and ask me, Mom, how do people die, or do they pass away? I want to say die, passed away. Then I will talk with her about it. I don't start that conversation by myself, because I'm thinking, Let children enjoy their little life. But if she asks me, then she's ready for it, right? That is how I think. If she comes with a question, then I think she's ready to have that conversation. And I try to do the conversation as easy as possible. So yes, we didn't know when my brother was going to get cremated or buried or nothing, because the second lady was organizing the whole funeral and everything. She did not ask us nothing, what we want, what do we want to do, nothing. She did everything by herself. Not even my nephew and nieces from the first lady, she didn't ask nothing. So on Friday, she called me, and everybody was in the family, when does he's going to get cremated and this and that. And I told my family, she already know. I know it. Because when you are organizing a funeral, these funeral people, when you are making these condolence cards, yes, the announcement that somebody has passed away, they made an appointment right away for the funeral or the cremation. So yes, so I heard that he was going to get cremated, and what did I do? I never saw somebody get cremated. I went to funerals, but not to a cremation. So I was checking on YouTube, looking on YouTube for videos about that. I should not have do that. I was getting sick. I wanted to vomit. Yes, my blood pressure was raising. I was thinking, oh no. So on Friday, then she called me again and asked me, and she didn't ask me what this lady said to me, that she only want me and my children at the cremation. She don't want my other nephew and nieces that are the children of my brother, because with the first lady he had 3 children, and with the second lady he have 2 children. So basically she was telling me that she only want me and my children to come at the cremation. She don't want his other children to come, and actually she don't want the whole family to come. And I asked her, what can you repeat it again? What are you asking me? So she repeated again, because I was thinking I'm tired or something like that. Is she really doing this? And she said, yes, I only want you to come. I don't want the rest of the family, because nobody have accepted me. You're the only one that was all the time doing normal and didn't choose parts and those kinds of things. And I told her, are you crazy? Do you really think that, let me cut this one off. I told her, are you crazy? So now you want me to come to the cremation without telling his children the day of the cremation, or my mother, or his other brother, or the rest of the family? Everybody's going to eat me up alive. Yes. I told her, you cannot do that. You cannot ask me to come and the rest of the family, and especially his children. I told her, your children is going, right? So if my niece and nephew cannot come, my nieces and nephew cannot come, then and actually my brother didn't left five. Let me see, three, six children. He had. I'm sorry. He had six children. Yes. So if my nieces and nephew don't come, yeah, then you have to leave your children also at home. Then she starts talking about the problems that was going on all these years and this and that. I told her, lady, you need to stop it, because this is not a moment to talk about these things. I lost my brother. You lost your life partner. What are you talking about? You want to come and talk about problems that doesn't matter no more? I couldn't. I was so angry. I was so angry. I told her, you cannot tell the family to not come. The whole family is coming, and then you are going to keep us out? It's going to be a fight. I saw that it was going to be a fight. In the hospital already, I saw if somebody is saying one wrong thing, the hell was going to break loose. I saw it, the tension. Yes, walking around, looking at people with bad side eyes and those kinds of things. So I called my brother. I told her, I hang up the phone. I told her, no. I told her, from mother to mother, this is the last moment that the children, the family can bring their father, their brother to his last rest place. And now you don't want people to come? Can you live with that? So my nieces and nephew, they hired a lawyer because they are going to sue her. Because my niece went to, on Friday, my niece, because it was the last weekend for the vacation, my niece went to this park with her children. And because this lady didn't tell us when is the cremation and those kinds of things, so we didn't have a time, a date. We didn't have nothing. When people was asking her about it, she was saying, no, I'm busy to check. I'm busy to organize it with these funeral people, this and that. They gave me a little bit of time. And when I heard that already, I was saying she's lying. No funeral people is not going to give you no time. Are you a millionaire to keep somebody in the freezer? In this, now I'm stitching wrong. You guys saw it, right? I'm stitching and talking. Wrong. Whew. I realized it just on time. Let's frog. So you guys can see how my head is. And I'm talking and stitching. So, wrong symbol. Just on time. I'm happy that I realized it. 3 stitches wrong. Okay. So yes, so I saw that she was like poking the bear. And I'm not somebody that is for violence. I'm somebody, if I can take myself out of situations, I will. But I'm not a person that will back off. I am a person that even if my friends have problems, I will get in the middle. Yes. In my younger years, I was doing that a lot. Defending if people have problems, if I am with somebody and you're having a problem, I will, oh, I'm like, oh, we're going down together. I'm like, yes, I, I'm not for violence, yes, but I will not back up easily. So, but hey, we are getting older and we are adults. We are not supposed to go to fight rolling on the ground and do those type of things. You are too old for that. But that doesn't mean that if somebody is doing me something that I will turn the other cheek. No, I won't do that. No, I will not. So basically she was lying all the time and then asking me to come, only me and my children. I called my brother right away to tell him, and I told him like she's only out of making problems, talking about old things, things that I don't even know about. Because I told this lady I have my own household. I don't live at other people's house. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so you cannot, if something's happened with you and an auntie or with my brother's other children, I cannot do nothing about that. That is not my problem. I have my own things to think about. So I was saying to my brother, you know what? I don't want to go. Let her sit there like a pity lady on her own there, waiting for people to come. I don't want to go. And I saw these videos up on YouTube. I was getting sick in my stomach. I was not feeling good. And every time I think about my brother, I think, wow, are you not here anymore? I still cannot believe it. Still cannot believe it. So young. But because all of this toxic situation, I didn't go. And then my brother told me that he is not going either. And I think a lot of our family didn't go. His children from the first lady didn't go. I believe they didn't go because my niece was in this park with her children. She was mad, big mad, crying. She was sad, yelling that the other lady is a murderer. People saying no, she cannot say that. Then my daughter was saying, leave her alone. She just lost her father. The relationship with this lady is not good and she's doing mean stuff. So yes, let her say what she wants to say. You cannot tell people how to grieve. So it was a mess. It was really a mess. So yeah, so without going into much details, this basically was what was going on. Yes. So sad. But he's with his mother now. I'm sure that my mother helped him cross over. Yes. So basically we're going now here, all the way here with this thread, but I'm going to park it here next to this one. because the thread is also short. I park it like so. Okay, let me do this symbol a little bit. So yes, that was the situation. The situation was not, yes, a funeral and somebody passing away is never a happy moment, right? But with this situation around it, all this commotion, no, it was horrible. It was really, really horrible. So, and there is some funny thing that, yes, a little bit funny. Let me say it like so. At that moment, I lost it a little bit, but afterwards, it was a little bit funny. Just a little bit. So in that week, with all these things happening, Little Sunshine was telling me, asking me, should I go to buy you some groceries? And I told her, no, I have to go to buy the groceries myself. Because she is thinking, hey, the cookies and all the things are getting finished and you are busy now. Did you thinking about the groceries? I knew that I had to do groceries again, but you are busy with, yes, talking to family and being sad and all these things. I didn't really want to do nothing, and it was not that there was nothing in the house to eat, but she have her special things that she like, right? So I told her, no, you don't have to go. I go by myself. And I told her, no, I'm going by myself. Yes. So my daughter came from work and I was talking to my daughter because I was talking with family, then I was talking with my daughter, and we was downstairs sitting here. And Little Sunshine was playing in the backyard here. She was on her rollerblades. So suddenly I looked up and I looked in the backyard and I asked my daughter, is she there? Because I cannot hear her. My daughter say no. She ran upstairs and I'd say no, she didn't go upstairs. Because every time when she goes upstairs with the rollerblades on. And I'm yelling, no, don't go on the stairs with these rollerblades. But because we were so in this conversation, my daughter went upstairs to check. I went in the backyard to check. And the door of the backyard was open. So we could not find her. And my daughter went outside to see if she's at the playground. My son went outside to check on her. Then they both came back and tell me they could not find her. I say, what? Then there was this neighbor across the street, and she's saying, are you looking for the little girl? We told her yes. She said, I saw her going on her rollerblades. She had a grocery bag in her hand. So we went to the nearby grocery store, and my daughter went inside, and to see if she's there, she could not find her. She came outside again. We all was a little bit panicked. Then I tell her, no, go inside again. Did you ask them if they saw her? She said no. I told her go inside and ask if she was there. And this lady from the grocery store, that's the worker there, she said, yeah, the little girl was here, because they know her, because my daughter always going with her to that store. Yes. She was here and she did some grocery shopping and she didn't have enough money, so a lady paid for her. I was what? I went in the car, and just when I stepped in the car, my son called me and said that he found her. When I came home, she had this plastic bag with all these groceries: watermelon, donuts, pizzas. What more did she have? She also bought a toothbrush. And when I was looking at the receipt, I saw it was 14 euros. So now I'm putting a message on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Facebook, that if the lady that the nice lady that paid for this groceries, if she can contact me, because this was not what it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be. Because I want to pay the lady her money back and give her some flowers. Because first of all, it's difficult to meet like beautiful, nice people like that, right? Maybe the lady was thinking, oh, maybe the mother have difficult times and let me pay for these groceries. Because there are people that living like they are a little bit, poor, or they have less, right? So maybe she saw little sunshine and was thinking, oh, maybe the mother cannot pay for this grocery, I pay for her. But that was not how it's supposed to be. I wanted to give the lady her money back, and still she didn't contact. And I'm putting a post saying, can you please contact me because I want to thank you personally. And still you can see there are some people that are not nice. Yeah, still you can see there are people that are not nice. They are not nice with their comments, because somebody give a reaction like, you want to thank the lady, make sure you pay her money back. I didn't say nothing. I didn't put a reaction on that because I was grieving and I was sad and I was thinking, you stupid. Why do I have to tell on Facebook the way I'm going to thank her? Yes. So that everybody is going to react. Yes, I'm that lady. Because if there is people that giving like stupid reactions, stupid comments, those are the same people that will say, oh, I pay that groceries for her, and come and take your 14 euros, and they was not that lady. So I think these people have some personal problems. I think people that doing bullying or try to bullying on comments and those things, they have personal problems. Yes, they have issues, confident issues. They're not confident about themselves. They trauma. livelihood traumas, and they want to come and project it on other people. So yeah, so it was a little bit funny because there was a lot of nice people also commenting. How did she carry the watermelon with the rollerblades on? How did she carry the bag with her rollerblades on? Yes. So there was a lot of nice comments. People saying, I'm happy that you found her. Yes, I was really happy that first, above all of this, I'm really thankful that I found her. Every time I must say, don't go out of the house, because my door that's going to the backyard is always open, so she can always play in the backyard and those kinds of things. But then she opened the other door and whoop, gone. I told her she cannot do that. She make me scared. And she said, Mama, I saw that you was so sad. I just wanted to help you. So yeah, she wants to be kind, but every day I have to tell her there are some people outside that are not so nice. I think I almost stitching for an hour telling these stories and could not even finish a tower. Stitching and talking is not so easy. So every time I go back on this group on Facebook to see if this lady have comments. Actually, I wanted to tell that person, instead of throwing this comment that was not nice, did you find the lady? Because that was my question. I don't have to tell you how I'm going to thank the lady. It's none of your business. Come and tell adult people what they have to do. Strange people, really strange people. So I hope that she reacts. Or maybe one day I'm in that store and little Sunshine say, Mom, look, that was the lady. Maybe the lady is not even on this group. It's a neighborhood group. So everything that happens, in the neighborhood, they put on that group. If you lost your keys, your car keys, if they found something, they put it on this group. There was a time people driving in the street, scratching your car, didn't stop, leave a note, nothing. And not with one person, a lot of people had their car damaged. Even my car was damaged. I don't know what it is. Some people just want to destroy other people's stuff. They think they think that is fun. Those people are really sick in the head. So yes, a lot of strange things happen these days also. So yes, I have 3 packages coming. I'm excited about that. So I can do some unboxing. I'm not buying a lot because the children start school and they need their school stuff and all those things. I'm sorry for the bumping. So I didn't buy a lot. But sometimes that is okay too. Otherwise you're going to buy things that you're not even, when you buy it then you think, why did I buy this? So yes. So yes, almost time to pick up little sunshine from school. Almost in about an hour. But I'm here already almost for an hour. Yes, I was thinking I need to give this design a little bit more love because I didn't stitch this one for weeks. And now that I have this stamped, it's more comfortable. Yes. My hand is going under easily. So the 16 count, the holes, the squares are really small. And I still have some problems when there is already some stitches. And I'm using this 28. Is it 28? Yes, this 28 needle. I'm using this fine needle. It's sharp, but it's very fine. How do they call needle? Sharp point, small parts keep away from children. I'm reading just that. Yeah, it's a very small needle. So I like it. It's going real good for the 16 count and the 14 count, because I also stitched the 14 count with this. So before I started to stitch, the weather was really sunny. And I was thinking, oh, my phone is going to get really hot. But now it's okay. So today when you see this video, it will be Little Sunshine's birthday also. not going to do a party for her this year because I'm really not in the mood for a party, but I will go do something fun with her. Yes. And then tomorrow my son's birthday. Oh. The day after is my son's birthday. 8 and 9. My son wants game stuff, a game mouse and a game keyboard, so he wants that. And this last week I didn't eat that good. I take one sandwich in the morning because I have to take my medicine. And then I realized the whole day I did not eat nothing, drinking coffee. Sometimes you have to eat some fruit. I have fruit. I have apples, grapes. But I must be really in a mood to eat an apple. I like watermelon. I'm almost eating watermelon every day. Also putting watermelon in my yogurt, cut it. Put it in my yogurt. Very tasty. The wind is blowing really nice. But when I finish stitching this tower or this block, I will go make me a coffee again. My son went to school and came home already. This whole week I told him, what kind of school is this? I'm going to put you on another school because what are you going to learn? Every day before 12 o'clock you are home. Just when I want to dance around saying I'm home alone, somebody's coming home again. Oh. So yes, I have this romantic flower market from Paint and Fairy. I want to stitch that one too now. I want to stitch them both. But I'm afraid to stitch the Paint and Fairy flower market and lose interest in the other 9 counts that I have. I cannot lose interest in that one. There was a lot of time putting in that one. No, I keep stitching it. Maybe I start the flower market from Paint and Fairy too. Uh-oh, where is the hole? Struggling with a 16 count. And I want to do a big full cover design. How can I going to do that? So I'm going to park here because I am already an hour here. I wanted to come and say hello and making videos again. So I'm going to stitch a little bit, finish this by myself, relaxing before little sunshine is coming home. Yes, I want to wish everybody a happy and blessed week. Yes, take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget to spoil yourself. Yes, and what do I want to say? Oh yes, I want to show you my setup, how I'm sitting here. Yes, okay. So Sparkles, before I go, I wanted to show you my setup, how my setup was today. I have this stand. I love it. I have it on this table, this my glass table. It's okay because it have this rubber here, so it's not damaging my table, of course, because I will watch out. I have my color chart here, my threads here, and I had actually my scissor here but I put it on the table here because I was scared that it was going to fall. I also had my needle threadener here. I just put it like so to keep it next to me because I always lose it, that I don't know where it is. Yes, I have my camera stand here and working on this nice frame. Beautiful. I love this frame. Yes, this magnified glass is also a lamp. I don't have the cord here, but here you can see it's also the lamp button. Yeah, so this is where I'm sitting stitching. I have my coffee here. I was recording and didn't even take a sip of the coffee. And I must say I have the stand on its lowest, because even if I have it like this and I put it on my diamond painting table, it's going to be too high. Yeah, so I have to really sit on my bar chair to be at a good height, and the bar chair is not good for my back. So this is my setup, sitting here in my veranda. Sometimes neighbors watching me. But it's okay, I'm having fun. My flowers, I have my laptop here next to me, and look at my palm trees. They are getting so big, looking so good. Very nice. The weather is really, really good today. So yeah, plants over there. So yes, this was my setup. I really like the stand and the frame. If you really don't have it, if you don't have it already, go take a look. It's a little bit expensive, but I must say it's really worth your money. Yes, you will not be disappointed. And somebody, I saw a message also that somebody asked me of telling me that if you are an older person, maybe it's a little bit difficult to put this stand together. And I can say I can believe that. Yes, that it's a little bit, if you are older, an older person, that it's a little bit, it might be a little bit difficult to put it together. But, and even if you are young, I can say it's not really that it's difficult, but you have to really look good what you are doing, really watch the videos. And the video on TikTok, I believe it is going very fast. But don't forget to tight these things open, because otherwise the bars are not going to fit. And also like this one, you have to tight everything open, yes, so it's going to fit. But if you look, I adjust it by looking at the picture. And if you are looking at the picture, you're going to manage to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. Yes? Always try. And if it doesn't work, try again. That is what I do. Yes? So, I want to thank you all for watching. Yes, this was my setup. And I see you in another video. Oh, I must say that I have 2 other videos that I recorded, and maybe in that video I was talking about things that already happened weeks ago, but I still want to put those videos up because one of those videos also is a new start. Yes? So then you know. I want to thank you all for watching, and I see you in another video. Bye bye.
This is the outro.
To the Love Drunk for Damage Show.
Yay!